What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ahmed and today we're diving into something that literally affects every single one of you watching this video right now. Your money, specifically how safe it is when you're managing it from your phone. Because here's the thing, mobile banking has made our lives so much more convenient. You can check your balance at 2 a.m. in your pajamas, transfer money to a friend in seconds, and pay your bills without leaving your couch. It's genuinely incredible. But as technology has gotten smarter, so have the people trying to steal it from you. And trust me, the threats are a lot more sophisticated than you might think. So today, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about mobile banking security, what you can control, what you can't, and the exact steps you need to take right now to make sure your hard-earned money stays yours. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the two main categories of risk when it comes to mobile banking. There are threats that are within your control, and there are threats that are largely outside of it. The stuff in your control includes things like how you pick your bank, how strong your passwords are, and whether you fall for scams. The stuff outside your control includes events like data breach at your bank or someone physically stealing your debit card. We're going to cover both, but let's start with what you can actually do something about, because that's where most people drop the ball. Before you even open a bank account, your first job is to do your homework on that bank. Not every bank has the same level of security, and you need to make sure the one you are trusting with your money is using industry standard features. The most important one to look for is multi-factor authentication, or MFA. What this means is that whenever you try to log in from a new device, your bank will send you a code, either through a text, a call, or an email that you need to enter before you can get in. It's a simple extra step, but it's one of the most effective barriers against unauthorized access. Now, here's something really important that I need you to remember. Your bank will never ever contact you and ask you for that code outside of that login screen. If you get a call, text, or email from someone claiming to be your bank and asking for that verification code, that is a scam. Full stop. We'll talk more about this in a minute, but just burn that into your brain right now. Okay, so your bank has good security features. Great. But your bank's security is only as strong as your own habits. And honestly, a lot of people are sloppy with this stuff without even realizing it. The first thing you need to fix today, if you haven't already, is your password. I know, everyone talks about strong passwords and it sounds boring, but weak or reused passwords are one of the most common ways accounts get compromised. Your banking password needs to be complex, unique, and updated regularly. Don't use the same password you use for your Netflix account or your email. Those platforms get breached all the time, and if your passwords match, hackers will try them on your bank account too. Next, and this one catches people off guard, stop accessing your bank account on public Wi-Fi. Whether you're at a coffee shop, an airport, or a hotel, those public networks can be monitored by other users on the same network. That means someone could potentially intercept your login credentials without you ever knowing. If you absolutely need to check your account while you're out, use your mobile data instead. And finally, keep your banking app updated. Updates aren't just about new features, they patch security vulnerabilities. Same goes for antivirus software if you're logging in from a desktop or laptop. Now let's talk about scams, because this is where things get really interesting and kind of scary. The most common one you're going to encounter is called phishing. Phishing is when a scammer impersonates your bank through a call, text, or email, trying to trick you into handing over your login credentials or sensitive account information. And these scams have gotten incredibly convincing. We're talking emails that look like they came directly from your bank's official address. texts with links that lead to near-perfect fake login pages, and phone calls where the caller ID actually shows your bank's name. It is wild how realistic these have become. The rule of thumb here is simple. If something feels off, do not engage. Don't reply to the email. Don't click any links. Don't call back the number that texted you. Instead, flip your debit card over, call the number printed on the back, and speak directly to your bank's official customer service team. That's the only safe move. After phishing, the next major threat is money transfer scams, and these have exploded in popularity with the rise of apps like Venmo and Zelle. Here's why they're so dangerous. Unlike credit cards, there's almost no way to reverse a Zelle or Venmo payment once it's been sent. Scammers know this, and they exploit it ruthlessly. The most common tactic is creating a sense of urgency. You might get a message from someone claiming to be a friend or family member who's stuck in another country without money, or a relative who's been arrested and needs bail immediately. They'll pressure you to send money right now before you have time to think. And once that money's gone, it's gone. Before you send a single dollar to anyone through these apps, slow down and verify. Call the person directly using a number you already have saved. If you have never sent someone money on these apps before, send a test amount first, like a couple of dollars, and confirm they receive it before sending anything significant. And if you're buying or selling on platforms like Facebook Marketplace and the other person is asking for money upfront before you have received your item, just walk away. Always make sure you have the product in your hands before any payment is made. Now, let's get into the stuff that's a bit harder to control: data breaches and physical theft. A data breach happens when a hacker or unauthorized party gets access to your bank's internal system and steals customer data. This can include your personal information, account numbers, or login credentials. When this happens, banks are legally required to notify customers as quickly as possible. If you ever get that notification, act fast. Change your passwords immediately, consider placing a security freeze on your credit, and monitor your account activity closely for anything suspicious. When it comes to physical theft, say someone steals your debit card, the federal protections are pretty clear but also time-sensitive. You have just 2 days to report the theft to your bank, and if you do it within the window, you're only liable for up to $50 in fraudulent charges. Wait longer than that, though, and you could end up on the hook for a lot more. For fraudulent charges made with just your account information rather than your physical card, you have 60 days from the date your bank statement is sent to report it and dispute the charges. So always check your statements. Don't just look at your balance. Actually scroll through the transactions. One last tip before I wrap up. Go into your banking app right now and set your transaction alerts. Set it to whatever makes sense for your spending habits. That way, if a large unauthorized transaction goes through, you will know about it in real time and can act immediately. And if you share a joint account with a spouse or family member, make sure you're following all these same practices. Your account security is only as strong as the least careful person who has access to it. Mobile banking is genuinely safe when you approach it in the right way. Stay informed, stay alert, and don't let convenience make you careless. If this video helped you out, smash that like button and subscribe so you never miss content like this one. And hey, if you want to keep leveling up your tech game, make sure to check out my previous video where I revealed a hidden setting that literally makes your phone 2 times faster. The link is right up here. I'll catch you in the next one. Until that day, take care.